Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam.
Narayanam Namaskrityam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudirayet.
Tato Jayamudirayet.
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu.
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Ruttama Sloke.
Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Chapter 1, Chapter 14, Verse 6. Yudhishthira Vacha.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Sampeshito Dwarakayam.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Krishnasya cha vicheshtitam.
Krishnasya cha visheshitam.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Krishnasya cha vicheshtitam.
Krishnasya cha visheshtitam.
Divya Rupa.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Krishnasya cha vicheshtitam.
Krishnasya cha vicheshtitam. Krishna Chandra Nanda Kumar Prabhu.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Yudhishthira Vacha.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Sampreshito Dwarakayam.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jishnur Bandhu Didrukshaya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Jnatum cha punya slokasya.
Krishnasya cha visheshtitam.
Krishnasya cha vicheshtitam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace by Charvaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Synonyms. Yudhishthira Vacha. Maharaja Yudhishthira said.
Yudhishthira Vacha. Maharaja Yudhishthira said.
Sampreshita has gone to.
Sampreshita has gone to.
Dwarakayam. Dwaraka.
Dwarkayam Dwarka.
Dwarka.
Jishnu Arjuna.
Jishnu Arjuna.
Arjuna.
Bandhu friends.
Bandhu
Bandhu
friends.
friends.
Didrukshaya for the sake of meeting.
Didrukshaya for the sake
Didrikshaya
of
for the
meeting.
sake of meeting.
Jnatum to know.
Gyatum to know.
Natum to know.
Cha also.
Cha also.
Punya slokasya of the personality of Godhead.
Punya slokasya of the personality of Godhead.
Krishnasya of Lord Sri Krishna.
Krishnasya
of Lord Sri Krishna.
Cha and.
Cha
and.
and.
Vicheshtitam program of work.
Vicheshtitam program of work.
Translation, please repeat after me. Maharaja Yudhishthira said to his younger brother Bhimasena.
Maharaja Yudhishthira said to his
younger
brother
brother
Bhimasena,
Bhimasena,
I sent Arjuna to Dwaraka to meet his friends.
I sent Arjuna to
Dwarka
Dwarka
to meet his friends.
And to learn from the personality of God Krishna of his program of work.
And to learn from the
personality of Godhead Krishna
of his program of work.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 14, Verse 7. Gatha saptaduna masa.
Gatha saptaduna masa.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Naham vedhedam anjasa.
Nayati
vededam anjasa.
Gata saptaduna masa.
Gata
saptaduna masa.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Bhimasena
tavanuja.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Aham vededam anjasa.
Naham vededam anjasa.
Narottam Prabhu.
Gata sapadat masa.
Gata saptaduna masa.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Ayati kasya vahetar.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Naham veda damanjasa.
Naham
vededam
anjasa. Krishna Chandra Nanda Kumar Prabhu.
Gata saptaduna masa.
Gata saptaduna masa.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Nayati kasya
vahetor.
Naham vedetam anjasa.
Naham vededam anjasa.
Divya Rupa Revati Mataji.
Gata saptaduna masa.
Gata saptaduna masa.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Bhimasena tavanuja.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Nayati kasya vahetor.
Naham vededam anjasa.
Naham vededam anjasa. Synonyms. Gata has gone.
Gata has gone.
Saptha 7.
Sapta
Sapta
7.
Aduna to date.
Aduna to date.
Masa months.
Masa months.
Bhimasena o Bhimasena.
Bhimasena o
Bhimasena.
Tava your.
Tava
your.
Anuja younger brother.
Anuja younger brother.
Na does not.
Na does not.
Ayati come back.
Ayati come back.
Kasya for what?
Kasya for
Kasya
what?
Kasya for what?
Va or.
Va or.
Or.
Heto reason.
Hetu reason.
No reason.
Na not.
Na not.
Not.
Aham I.
Aham I.
I.
Veda no.
Veda
Veda
no.
no.
Idham this.
Idam this.
This.
Anjasa factually.
Anjasa
Anjasa
factually.
factually.
Translation, please repeat after me. Since he departed,
Since
Since
he
he
departed,
departed,
7 months have passed,
7 months
months
have
have
passed.
passed.
yet he has not returned.
Yet
Yet
he has
he
not
has
not
returned.
returned.
I do not know factually how things are going there.
I do not know factually how things are going there.
there.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 14, verse 8. Api devarsinadishta
Api
Api
devarshina
devarshina
sakalo ayam upasthita
sakalo ayam upasthita
sakaloyam upasthita
yadatmanongam akridham
yadatmano
yadatmano
angam
angam
akridam
akridam
Bhagavan utsisrukshati
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
utsishkrishati
utsishrati
api devarsinadishta
Api
Api
devarshina
devarshinadishta
sakhaloyam upasthita
sakalo ayam
sakaloyam
upasthita
upasthita
yadatmanongam akridam
yadatmano
yadatmano
angam
angam
akridam
akridam
Bhagavan utsisrukshati
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
utsishkrishati
utsishrukshati
Divya Rupa
Api devarshina
api
Api devarshinadishta
devarsinadishta
sakalo ayam upasthita
sakhaloyam
sakaloyam
upasthita
upasthita
yadatmano angam akridam
yadatmano angam akridam
Bhagavan utsishkrishati
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
utsisrukshati
utsishrukshati
Krishna Chandra
Api devarshinadishta
Api
api
devarshina
devarsinadishta
sakalo ayam upasthita
sakalo ayam
sakhaloyam
upasthita
upasthita
yadatmano angam akridam
yadatmano angam
yadatmanongam akridam
akridam
Bhagavan utsishrukshati
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
utsishkrishati
utsisrukshati Synonyms. Api, whether.
Api
Api,
whether
whether.
Devarshina, by the demigod Saint Narada.
Devarshina by the
Devarshina
demigod
by
Saint
the demigod Saint Narada.
Adhishta, instructed.
Adrishta, instructed.
Sa, that.
So
that.
Kala, eternal time.
Kala, eternal time.
I am this.
I
I
am
am
this.
this.
Upasthita, arrived.
Upasthita
Upasthita
arrived.
arrived.
Yada, when.
Yada
When
when.
Atmana, of his own self.
Atmana of his own self.
own self.
Angam, plenary portion.
Angam
Angam
plenary portion.
Akridam, manifestation.
Akridam
Akridam,
manifestation.
Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead.
Bhagavan, the
Bhagavan, the
personality of Godhead.
Utsisrukshati is going to quit.
Utsishrukshati is going to quit.
quit.
Translation, please repeat after me. Is he going to quit his earthly pastimes as Devarshi Narada indicated?
Is he
Is he
going to quit his earthly
earthly
pastimes as Devarshi Narada indicated?
indicated?
Has the time already arrived?
Has that time already arrived?
arrived?
Purport.
Purport.
As we have discussed many times, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, has many plenary expansions, and each and every one of them, although equally powerful, executes different functions. In Bhagavad Gita, there are different statements by the Lord, and each of these statements is meant for different plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions. For example, Sri Krishna, the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Bhagavad Gita 4.7. To deliver the faithful, to annihilate the miscreants, and also to re-establish the principles of occupational duty, I appear in every age. Bhagavad Gita 4.8. If I should cease to work, then all humanity would be misdirected. I would also be the cause of creating unwanted population, and I would thereby destroy the peace of all sentient beings. Bhagavad Gita 3.24. Whatever action a great man performs, common men will follow, and whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Bhagavad Gita 3.21. All the above statements by the Lord apply to different plenary portions of the Lord, namely his expansions such as Sankarshana, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Narayana. These are all he himself in different transcendental expansions, and still the Lord as Sri Krishna functions in a different sphere of transcendental exchange with different grades of devotees. And yet Lord Krishna, as he is, appears once every 24 hours of Brahma's time, or after a lapse of
864 crore.
864 crore solar years in each and every universe. And all his transcendental pastimes are displayed in each and every universe in a routine spool. But in that routine spool, the functions of Lord Krishna, Lord Vasudeva, etc., are complex problems for the layman. There is no difference between the Lord's self and the Lord's transcendental body. The expansions execute differential activities. When the Lord, however, appears in his person as Lord Sri Krishna, his other plenary portions also join in him by his inconceivable potency called Yoga Maya, and thus the Lord Krishna of Vrindavana is different from the Lord Krishna of Mathura or the Lord Krishna of Dwarka. The Virat Rupa of Lord Krishna is also different from him by his inconceivable potency. The Virat Rupa exhibited on the battlefield of Kurukshetra is the material conception of his form. Therefore, it should be understood that when Lord Krishna was apparently killed by the bow and arrow of the hunter, the Lord left his so-called material body in the material world. The Lord is Kaivalya, and for him there is no difference between matter and spirit because everything is created from him. Therefore, his quitting one sort of body or accepting another body does not mean that he is like the ordinary living being. All such activities are simultaneously one and different by his inconceivable potency. When Maharaja Yudhishthira was lamenting the possibility of his disappearance, it was just in pursuance of a custom of lamenting the disappearance of a great friend. But factually, the Lord never quits his transcendental body, as is misconceived by less intelligent persons. Such less intelligent persons have been condemned by the Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita, and they are known as the Mudhas. That the Lord left his body means that he left again his plenary portions. in the respective dhamas, transcendental abodes, as he left his Virat Rupa in the material world.
Hri Om. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Eti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradhayine Gaurakata Damadhaya Nagara Grama Tarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadhe Vasyatyade Satarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Hare Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudanam Mukam Karodi Vachalam Pangulangai Tegirim Yatkirpa Tamham De Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Ramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Meshwaram Riyam Tatsat. This is a very beautiful purport that Prabhupada is explaining that Krishna, disappearance and appearance of Krishna is like manifestation and unmanifestation of his pastimes, his earthly pastimes from which he quits. Does not mean that he has disappeared actually, because it is very beautifully purport in the conclusion. Prabhupada is telling that just like the Virat Rupa he has shown in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he has vanished it. So Krishna is still there. His Virat Rupa, he has manifested and unmanifested. Just like that only, Krishna's appearance, disappearance are all transcendental. So Krishna is like the original candle. From that, you can lit as many candles as you want, and every candle will have equal potency and power. That is his plenary portions, expansions, plenary expansions, and each and every one of them, they are all equally powerful, but they will execute different functions. The candle will lit different rooms. So in Bhagavad Gita, there are so many different statements Srila Prabhupada is quoting in his purport. The first is he's quoting from the very famous sloka of the 4th chapter, that Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata Abhyuddhananda Dharmasya Datmanam Sarjamyaham. Then he quotes the Paritranaya Sadhunam sloka, and then he quotes that if I should cease to work, and then he quotes that whatever action a great man performs. So all these statements is actually applies to different plenary portions of the Supreme Personality of God and Lord Sri Krishna. And his different plenary portions are generally Shankarshana, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Narayana. So they all of them are he himself only, but in different transcendental expansions. Still, Lord Krishna as originally functions in a different sphere of transcendental exchange also, and different level of devotees. He has as he offers in the Bhagavad Gita's introduction, Prabhupada introduces the 5 types of relationship that Krishna offers. So according to the mellow, a devotee develops with Krishna, he reciprocates individually as Krishna to that particular devotee in that particular mellow to perfect. And here, to Brahma, he has promised that I will visit you every day. So every 24 hours of Brahma is 864 crores solar years. And once in 864 crores solar year, Krishna comes. He comes for Brahma. And at that time, he again displays his transcendental pastimes. And this is a routine in every universe it's going. So the Lord Krishna, Vasudeva, they are all, very difficult to understand for a common man. But there is no difference between the Lord's self and the Lord's transcendental body. Abhinatva Namanamina, even his holy name and himself are one and the same. But in his expansions, he executes different activities. During the Panchatattva descending here, Krishna, he has appeared in 5 different forms. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in 5 different forms. And he performed a variety of different pastimes, wherein he has given mercy to even the fallen conditioned souls. And Lord Chaitanya has ordered Srila Nityananda Prabhu to give mercy to especially those 4 categories of people who do not generally get liberated at all from time immemorial. Those 4 are also getting liberated. So the foolish, the fallen, the distressed, and the foolish, fallen, distressed. Who is the 4th one?
Low born.
Wretched. So all the 4 category, they never get liberated generally because there is no sastric injunction to liberate them. But Nityananda Prabhu was ordered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to even liberate them Hare Krishna, I'm very sorry. In between, we lost the internet connection. Thank you for holding on. So, I was telling that
4 types of souls Lord Nityananda will be delivering. Sir, you told this last.
So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has ordered Lord Nityananda to deliver those categories of men who are never delivered, never liberated anywhere. So this is the maximum, most merciful incarnation has arrived in this particular Kali Yuga, and this appearance and disappearance of the Lord is like I was telling when the internet has gone. It's like sunset and sunrise. You know, everybody says the sun is rising in the morning and setting in the night, in the evening. But sun neither sets nor rises. It's always there on the sky. That is the truth. Similarly, though there are incarnations, plenary portions, appearance and disappearance we are experiencing, actually just like sunrise, sunset we are experiencing. But the sun is always in the sky, like Krishna never disappears. He always there. So that is in another, somewhere else Prabhupada mentions also. Okay, thank you very much. So any questions or comments or realization, please do share with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for the association. Tomorrow, 8, somewhere between 8 to 8:15, most probably sharp 8 o'clock night, we'll resume. No, not tomorrow, on Monday. Tomorrow is Saturday. So on Monday, and please check if Guru Maharaj is there. Mostly he won't be coming today, but if he comes, this is the time that he comes. Thank you very much. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Padita Pawan Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Padita Pawan Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Panchakalpatarubhyascha
Kripa Sindhubhaiva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Thank you very much. Jai Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.